शरण की रीत नहीं, प्रभु जागत है तू सोवत है। उठ जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई, अब रैन कहाँ जो सोवत है। जो कल करना सो आज कर ले, जो आज करना सो अब कर ले। जो कल करना सो आज कर ले, जो आज करना सो अब कर ले। जब चिड़ियों ने चुग के कलिया, फिर पछताए क्या होवत है। उठ जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई, अब रैन कहाँ जो सोवत है। नादान भुगत करनी अपनी, है पापी पाप में चैन कहाँ। नादान भुगत करनी अपनी, है पापी पाप में चैन कहाँ। जब पाप की गठरी शीस धरी, फिर शीस पकड़ क्यों रोवत है। उठ जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई, अब रैन कहाँ जो सोवत है। जो जागत है सो पावत है, जो सोवत है सो खोवत है। उठ जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई, अब रैन कहाँ जो सोवत है। अब रैन कहाँ जो सोवत है। अब रैन कहाँ जो सोवत है। दया में ज्योति मन मंदिर दया कर जग मगा जाओ। दया में ज्योति मन मंदिर दया कर जग मगा जाओ। अंधेरे की परेशानी निराशा को हटा जाओ। दया में ज्योति मन मंदिर दया कर जगमगा जाओ। हरे जुगनू निरालंकार तिम तिम कर सुझाई सको। हरे जुगनू निरालंकार तिम तिम कर सुझाई सको। सूरज मामी नहीं मार्ग कहीं रख सूरज मामी मुझे ध्रुव पार ले जाओ। दया में ज्योति मन मंदिर दया कर जगमगा जाओ। पुजारी भक्ति पुष्पों से रिझा गंध द्रव्यों से पुजारी भक्ति पुष्पों से रिझाता गंध द्रव्यों से विनय मेरी सुनो भगवन तरसता अब लखा जाओ दया में ज्योति मन मंदिर दया कर जगमगा जाओ नहीं लाना मुझे तुमको पिता अविनाश पराते नहीं माता जी सेविका मैं तुमको पिता शरणों पराते सबों के प्रेम में गुट के खिलो दीपक जगा जाओ दया में ज्योति मन आदिर दया कर जगमगा जाओ. Sevika, testing 1 2.
Testing 1 2.
Raise it a little bit more, son. Hold a minute. Amrita will still sing Yaha Hai. 1 minute. Raise your mic.
Testing.
Testing.
Testing 1.
A little bit more. Little bit more. Little bit.
Testing 1 2.
Testing.
Testing 1 2.
Good. यहाँ है विघ्न पागो भटकता झाड़ियाँ फिरता यहाँ है विघ्न बाधाए भटकता झाड़ियाँ फिरता तटोलो शुभ्र ज्योत्स्ना कोई सी प्रतिबोध से आओ दया में ज्योति मन मंदिर दया कर जगमगा जाओ अंधेरे की परेशानी निराशा को हटा जाओ दया में ज्योति मन मंदिर दया कर जगमगा जाओ दया में ज्योति मन मंदिर दया कर जगमगा Parents, it is now 9:30 and we have a very packed, I should say, because of certificate distribution and because of the camp vows. There may not be time for pravachan, I'll see, but I wouldn't keep you long because you know I'm leaving today to go to Guyana. Our children from India are currently in the ferry ship that has just left Suriname to travel to Molson Creek. That's the name of the place in Crabwood Creek, where Bhaidev, Rameshwar, Mahendra Jhuri, Ramdat, and what's his name? Ved Kumar, they're waiting for them. Unfortunately, the Guyana Central Arya Samaj is not so functional, so these are now the leaders of Samaj. Pandita Dhanraji and some other people, they are now leading the Arya Samaj. And I don't think she has made it. She's organizing a welcoming party. When I say party, an activity for the very nice for them at Windsor Forest. Windsor Forest is now the central headquarter, I would say, which is sad. Prem Niranjan place is non-functional, and they'll be welcoming there, and I will arrive. I'm leaving tonight, and I'm arriving about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So, and I didn't quite finish. Some people gave me Dawn for Guyana. I still have to go to the bank to deposit. So I have a few things running down my mind. So I would like, before I go, I would like to meet all the Pandits, Pandita Indravati, Pandita Gayatri, Pandita Priya, Pandita Leela, help me, who is missing? Pandit Talish, help me. Bahin Sevika and all the musicians, Pandita Amrita, Lil Amrita, Big Amrita if she's coming. Who is over there? Pandit Mukund, I can't see every, Pandit Atmananji. I want stage managers. I want the two of you in the meeting today. I don't see Bhai Rajpal. Bhai Lachmida, let me warn you, he's not well. I told you all, he's not going to be well. Things are happening. Rohan, Rishi, and Sato. Raise your hand for me, please. Rohan, Rishi, and Sato, and Anil. I would like to meet with you all, everybody together. And I don't know whom I'm missing. Sir Jiva, the Sanskrit class that we will have here, I will tell you about it later. I'm appointing Pandit Sir Jiva to oversee it as a parent. All right? So I want, but I can't spend time now on that, but I want to see, if I'm missing out a name, please don't feel left out. Please do not feel left out. I don't mean to miss your name out. There's no executive committee here. We are all in this together. Come join, Namaste Bhaji. Come join the meeting and let me put mechanisms in place for this place to be run properly for the weeks I would not be here. Just for you to know, I'm coming back. I'm not sure, either September 2nd or 3rd. One of those two dates, 2nd or 3rd. It's a packed program in Guyana, so bear with me, work with me. You know, my powers too are coming down like this, so help me, just help me. Dada Jagdish, did I call your name just now? Where is he? He's not, I thought I saw him earlier. All right, he too must come to the meeting, and any other person who wants to help this Gurukula as a system to grow and thrive and not fall down. I know we don't get a big attendance in the summer, but we still have to continue. Bhai Sadhuji, you know, you're a veteran in the Arya Samaj. If you want to join the meeting, I would love if you can find the time. Come join us. Yes, go. You need what? Who? My laptop? Oh, yeah. Good, very good. Hardev, 1953. Dada Jagdish, okay, let's go. Very nice, very nice. Namaste, baby, namaste, namaste. Okay, so, very, very nice. Pandita Atmananji, all of you with mics, lead us. Pandita, then Pandita Indravati. When these children come off, it's very tight on stage. When they come off, I will have you honorably seated. You are one of our senior acharyas. I would never disrespect you. When they come off, I'm going to put you on stage, all of us. I'm waiting on you. Who is that? Come on, Chelsea, hurry up. Hurry up, Betty. Find a spot for her, Nishtha. It's tight up there. And Nishtha, beyond this point, anybody comes, let them sit off stage, and we will later accommodate them. We will later accommodate them.
Namaste Satete Jagat Karanaya Namaste Chite Sarvalokasharaya Namo Dvaita Tattvaya Mukti Pradaya Namo Brahmane Vyapine Shashwataya Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva देवा त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्.
Place your right palm into your left palm. All children, all graduating students from the 15th annual Gurukul camp, put your right palm into your left palm. Parents, help us for them to evolve into becoming Gurukul missionaries. Come down one scale for me. Amrita, go one scale down. Om Shanno
Devi Abhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyorabhishavantu Naha.
Let's touch.
Om Aqua Om Prana Prana Om Chakshu Chakshu Om Shrotram Shrotram Om Nabhi Om Hridayam Om Kantaha Om Shiraha Om Bahubhyam Yashobalam Om Karatal Karaprishle.
Touch again.
Om Bhuvanatu Shirasi Om Bhuva Punatu Netrayoh Om Swaha Punatu Kanthe Om Maha Punatu Hridaye Om Janaha Punatu Nabhyam Om Tapaha Punatu Padayoh Om Satyam Punatu Punaha Shirasi.
All over.
Om Kham Brahma Punatu Sarvatra.
Two sets of palms. Let's go. Om Bhu.
Om Bhuvaha Om Saha Om Mahaha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam.
Om Bhu.
Om Bhuvaha Om Saha Om Mahaha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam.
Om Bhu.
Om Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Mahaha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam.
Om Ritancha
Satyancha Bhidhatapasodhya Jayata Tato Ratriya Jayata Tataha Samudro Arnavaha. Om Samudra Arnavadadhi Samvatsaro Ajayata Ahoratrani Vidadat Vishwasya Mishato Vashi.
Om Surya
Chandrama Saudhata Yatha Purvamakalpayat Divam cha Prithvi Chantarikshamato Swaha.
Nishta.
Om Prachijik Agnir Adhipati Rasito Rakshita Ditya Ishavaha Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshitribhyo Nama Ishebhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Drishtiyam Vayam द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दध्मः ॐ दक्षिणादिगिन्द्रोऽधिपतिस्थिरश्चिराजित् रक्षिता पितरैषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् दृष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दध्मः ॐ प्रतीचिदिग्वरुणोऽधिपतिः प्रीडाको रक्षिता नमैषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्विष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दध्मः ॐ उदीचीदिक्सोमोऽधिपतिः स्वजो रक्षिता शनिरिषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्विष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दध्मः ॐ ध्रुवादिग्विष्णुरधिपतिः कल्माशग्रीवो रक्षिता वीरुधैषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् दृष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दध्मः ॐ ऊर्ध्वादिग्बृहस्पतिरधिपतिः श्वित्रो रक्षिता वर्षमीषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् दृष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दध्मः ॐ उद्वयं तमसस्परि स्वः पश्यन्त उत्तरम् देवं देवत्रा सूर्यमगन्म ज्योतिरुत्तमम् ॐ उदुत्यं जातवेरसं देवं वहन्ति केतवः दृशे विश्वाय सूर्यम् ॐ चित्रं देवानामुदगादनीकम् चक्षुर्मित्रस्य वरुणस्य आग्नेः आप्राद्या वा पृथिवी अन्तरिक्षं सूर्य आत्मा जगतश्चक्षुषश्च स्वाहा ॐ तच्चक्षुर्देवहितं पुरस्तात् शुक्रमुच्चरत् पश्येमा शरदः शतं जीवेमा शरदः शतं शृणुयाम शरदः शतं प्रभवाम शरदः शतम् अदीनास्याम शरदः शतं भूयश्च शरदः शतात् भूयश्च शरदः शतात् भूयश्च शरदः शतात् अथ ब्रह्म गायत्री सावित्री गुरु मंत्रः.
Clasp palms and close your eyes. Because we have so many wonderful chanters on stage, the voice is very sweet and very coordinated. Pause for a moment, to parents, and ask God, can you emulate parents of other religions and ensure that your child come to Mandir to grow into a better contributing person to society? Can you grow your child in such a way to make a difference in society? Put your palms together.
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam
Bhargo
Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. O soul of life, the holy King of kings,
clasp your palms, children.
O God of all the regions high and low, O Lord of joy, whose glory nature sings, who shapes the earth and lets the mortals grow, we seek thy blessed feet to meditate upon thy glorious form of holy light, which drives away the gloom of sins we hate, and makes the souls of righteous people bright. My heart, O Father, meekly prays to thee.
Very sweet.
To win thy grace to make me good and wise, and bless my mind with knowledge full and free, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. Yes, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. Yes, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies.
Final time, all of us, parents and children, clasping and closing. This is our creedal verse. This is the mantra we use to ask for grace. For grace. All of us, sweet, but all of us contributing. Om
Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. He Ishwar Dayanidhe Bhavat Kripayanena Japopasanadi Karmana Dharma Artha Kama Mokshanam Sadyah Siddhir Bhavena
Tata
Ishwaram Namaskurya.
Wherever you turn, you and I can only look in one direction at one time. But God is here, there, and everywhere, even where we can't see. Oh God, in whichever direction I turn, I see your smiling face in the form of sunlight and moonlight and space. You smile all the time, God. Oh God, I want to tell you at the end of this camp that I as a parent and I as a kid, I love you and cherish you, and I love your Vedas and your Satyar Prakash more than I love and cherish anyone and anything else in this big wide world. I will grow my child in such a way to bring a positive message of hope for humanity through the pages of Vedas and Satyar Prakash, a text that we have studied in this camp. Put your palms together. Om Namah
Shambhavaya Cha.
All of us.
Mayo Bhavaya Cha. Namah Shankaraya Cha. Mayaskaraya Cha. Namah Shivaya Cha. Shivataraya Cha. He Mangalesha Shankar, Mangal karo hamara, Pavan prakash paaye, Paramartha punya dwara, Parijana pilado, Avadar gadani, Teri sharan mein aaya, hai bhakt प्रभु जी तुमको नमन करे हम। वेदों के ज्ञान द्वारा जीवन सफल करे हम। जीवन सफल करे हम। जीवन सफल करे हम।
And now I bow to thee, O God of calm, O God of peace and Lord of bliss divine. Thy grace supplies to burning hearts abound. Thy blessings in my right desire shine. I also thank thee for thy rule benign, thy kind protections and thy blessings sweet. And those who are the dreaded foes of mine, I lay them humbly at thy gracious feet. Yes, God, I lay them humbly at thy gracious feet.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Iti Sankhya Upasana Vidhi Samaptaha.
Namaste, everybody.
Namaste.
Children, without much introduction, can all the kids come off stage? Dada Jagdish and Nishtar, can you all please give me a helping hand, Adarsh, and set them up the way you all plan to set them up? Now, I don't know what way you have. Is it alphabetical as per the certificates? That's what you have. Where's Dada Jagdish?
Where?
Please. You have to set them up in a certain way. Talish, do you know the way too? You know the way or they know the way? Okay, go with Dada Jagdish. Work out the way. Bye. Now, parents, this is where we might be a bit disorganized because the kids are more than 60, and I don't know what way they worked out. You know, I don't have the time for that now, but they will have to sort it out themselves. Pandit Atmananji, you know the way. Can you give them a helping hand? Pandita Indravati, may I kindly ask you and Pandita Amrita to come on stage? Put on your angocha, please. Fix your clothes properly, children. Fix your angocha properly. Now, Pandita Atma, we don't have all day for this. What were you telling me? Did you get the tablet you left here yesterday? You took it with you? You left it here? Which is under you. Let me see. Is this a good mic? What mic is this? Sure is not the best. Yeah. Please do. Where's your father? Now, please follow instructions from the Gurukul leaders. We only have 5 minutes to fix you, so follow what they're telling you to do. Parents, bear with us. We seem disorganized. We'll be fine in a moment. Talish, the certificates are all printed. Where are they? Dada Jagdish, where are you? Okay. Bhai Nepalji, namaste. Dara Jagdish, if they can't be all together to receive the certificate, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter at this stage. But put them all tall, short. Tallest behind, shortest in front. That's what's important. What's his name? Go, Buddy David. Dara David needs a little help there. Hurry up. Yogesh, Dara David needs a little help at the back there with the mic system. Run fast, please. Yes, and let them write their names. That's the best way. Very good. Set them in terms of height, then they will write their names, and then that's how you'll arrange your certificates. Very good. Now don't take forever, please. Don't take forever. Sit down as soon as you can. Well, right there. Right there. Children music. Swag. स्वागत सब जन
इस मंदिर हो भक्ति स्वागत की धार सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो रंजन सब नर नार स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो माता पिता और तोर भय हम वास सदा ही तार हमें संसार ओ तार हमें संसार सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो रंजन सब नर जन इस मंदिर हो भक्ति स्वागत की धार स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो रंजन सब नर नार स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो भक्ति स्वागत की धार स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो विश्वर एकता ओ विश्वर एकता सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो रंजन सब नर नार स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो, भक्ति स्वाद की धार। स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो।
Pandita Indravati, can you please select 2 students from your class to sit at the kund? Responsible students. Not immature, mature, responsible students. Nishtha, I know you have toddlers, so can you, among those whom you have, can you select 2 students who you think might be responsible enough to sit around the kund and make offerings? Can you select them now and bring them on stage? Pandita, your 2 students. Amrita, select a boy and a girl from your class who can sit around the kund. They must be responsible and responsive. Think well. Your choice. I'm giving you a full choice. One boy, one girl. Who are the 2? Nishtha, you and Adarsh will sit where you normally sit. Parents, work with me to empower younger people in this mandir. Come in, Bhai Mitch. Sandra, where's Bhai Ray? Bring him in. Nishtha, you got your 2 students? Nishtha, your 2 students. Where are they? Okay. Nala and, what's her name? Okay. All right. Very good. Now go down, go down, go down, go down. Go. Sit tighter. Aruna, sit tighter. Pandits, assume your positions for the Sankalpa. Sato, after a while, I'm going to ask you to bring up the chairs when more parents would not be coming. Namaste, Bhai Ray. More parents would not be coming, you could bring up the chairs. Talish. Kishan, thank you for coming. And I forgot your name. Navin. Rabin, thank you. They worked in my house and I invited them to come join us, and look how gracious they are. They came. They're Rishi's friends from Lagrange. I'm waiting on Talish. Let's do the honorable thing. Can somebody get Talish for me? Psst, Adel, get Talish. This child has given up his job to be here. You know, he can lose his job, but he gave up many hours of his job to work behind the scenes. Let us do the right thing. And people deserve to be. Come, son, I'm waiting for you. This Gurukul honors you. Take your time, take your time. Don't rush. Take your time, take your time. Take your time, son. Very lovingly, what they're going to do now, in the company of our senior Pandits and Panditas, they will now chant what we call Sankalpa. They will record the time, the moment in the spectrum of time at which time this graduation ceremony is about to commence. Clasp your palms if you can. This is a very special moment. Imagine you're giving, a mother is giving birth in the hospital. This is what's happening here. They were in the womb of the Gurukul. Pardon the use of that term. But they were in the womb of the Gurukul for 5 days. And today they're being born. Put your palms together. I noticed as the head of the camp, I noticed many talented, skillful children. I'm telling you with joy. I'm going to Guyana this year with a lot of joy. Joy because I have hope for the future in this Gurukul. Put your palms together. And one last statement, I'm not showing off. I'm not showing off. I have not seen another mandir, even though there are flaws here in the way we operate, but I haven't seen another mandir of this caliber. So you know what? And all of you are part of this. I don't own this place. All of you own this place. Put your palms together. Om Tat Sat Shri Brahmano
Dvitiya Praharade Vaivaswata Manvantare Ashtavinshati Tame Kaliyuge Kali Pratham Charane Asmin Virodhakrit Vikram Samvatsare Ashadh Mase Krishna Pakshe Ravivasare Chaturthi Tithau Shravan Nakshatre Balav Karane Vishkumbha Yoge Queens Nagare New York Pradeshe America Deshe Maharishi Dayananda Gurukula Arya Samaj Mandire Ayam Saptahika Satsangaha Prarabhyate Ayam Saptahika Satsangaha Prarabhyate Ayam Saptahika Satsangaha Prarabhyate.
Very professional. Don't clap today. Don't clap. Bow to them. These are your pandits. Bow to them. These are the Brahmins of this Gurukul. Bow to them, parents. Bow to them. That being said, that being chanted, Satu and others, can you bring up the parents' chairs and let us sit tight? The parents, can you all come up? Those Gala and others, come up closer. Come up closer. We're bringing up the chairs. We want you to sit as a family today. A family, bring up the chairs. That's enough. That's enough, yes. Come up closer if you can. Let everybody come up. I'm asking Bhai Ray Gulcharan to move around the building, the mandir, and take as many pictures. Sarjiva, take as many pictures. And Tasha, as many pictures. We need to post. We need to post for the world to see. As soon as you're seated, we'll begin. Thank all of you parents. Thank all of you parents. Sean, can you sit at the back? And when people come in, can you escort them to seats? Let them not sit here and there today. Look, you have space here for the gentlemen, and we have space among the mothers also. But then let them not sit in such a way we can't see them and they can't see us. We must be able to see each other. At Hajmanam, all of us placing our right palm into our left palm. Oh, Pandit Atmananji. Om Amrito Pastarnamasi Swaha. Om Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha. Om Satyam Yashaha Shrirmai Shri Shayatam Swaha.
Angasparsa, take red water in your left palm.
Touching your limbs, everybody, all of us.
Om Mama Astu. Om Asur me Prano Astu. Om Aksharor me Chakshurastu. Om Karnyor me Shrotamastu. Om Bahur me Balamastu. Om Urvorma Ojo Astu.
Arish.
Om Arishani Mengani Tanustanwame Sahasantu.
At Teshwara Stuti Prarthanopasana. Children, open up your books today. All of you, open your books at page 107. When the camera falls on you, the world must see you reading your Havan from a book. You may know it by heart, fine, but read it from a book. Panitatma. Om Vishwani
Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yadbhadram Tana Asuva Om Hiranyagarbha Samavartatagre Bhutasya Jataha Patireka Asit Sadadhar Prithvim Dhyamute Mam Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema
Om Ya
Atmada Baladayasya Vishwa Upasate Prashisham Yasya Deva Yasya Chayamritam Yasya Mrityuho Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema Om Yah Pranato Nimishato Mahitvaika Idraja Jagato Babhuva Yaishe Asya Dvipadashchatushpadaha Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema Om Yena Gyurukra Prithvi Shadridha Yena Swahastabhitam Yena Nakaha Yo Antarikshe Rajaso Vimanaha Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema Om Prajapate Natvadetanyo Vishwajatani Parita Babhuva Yatkamaste Johomastano Astu Vayam Syama Patayorayina Om Sano Bandhure Janita Savidhata Dhamani Vera Bhuvanani Vishwa Yatra Deva Amritamana Pritiye Dhaman Adheyayanta Om Adrinaya Supatharaya Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yo Jasmat Johorana Meno Bhuishante Nama Uktim Vidhema He Sakal Jagat Ke Utpati Karta Samagra Ishwar Yukta Shuddha Swarupa सर्व सुखों के दाता परमेश्वर आप कृपा करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुर्गुण दुर्व्यसन और दुखों को दूर कीजिए जो कल्याण कारक गुण कण स्वभाव वाले पदार्थ है वे सब हमको प्राप्त कराइए।
O God, O Creator of this universe, O Deva Savitar, to help our children not make wrong choices in life. We do so many things, one of which is to bring them to mandir, to temple. We bring them to Hindi and Sanskrit and tabla and harmonium and other classes just to fill their mind with positive vibrations and expressions. Oh God, today our babies are graduating out of Mother Gurukul. Oh God, take away from their lives all that is difficult and stressful, and give unto thee, say it with me, give unto them all that is beautiful,
benevolent, and auspicious.
Om Agnimede
Purohitam yajasya devam ritvijam otaram ratnadhatam
Swasti Pantha
Om Swasti Pantha Manucharema Surya Chandramasa Viva Punardarta Nata Janata Sangame Mahi
Om Shanna
Indrani Bhavatama Bhobi
Shanna Indra
Varuna Rata Havya
Shamindra
Soma Suvitaya Shamyo
Shanna Indra
Pushana Vajasato
Om Shanno Bhaga
Shamunah Shanso Astu
Shanna Purandi
Shamusanturaya
Shanna Satyasya
Shuyamasya Shansa Shano Aryama Puruchato Astu
Atha Shiva Sankalpa
Mantra.
When your child was in you, O mother and O dad, when your child was in his or her mother, you prayed to God that his or her mind could be filled with beautiful and benevolent thoughts. Today they're born again. They were born one time before and they're being born again. Oh parents, put your palms together and pray to your God that the mind of your baby may continue being filled with beautiful and benevolent thoughts. All of us, put your palms together.
Om Yajagato Duramudayati
Jadu
Devam
Suptasya
Tadu Suptasya Tathaivaiti
Durangamam
Durangamam Jyotishan Jyotirekam
Tanme Manaha
Tanme Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu
Om Yat
Mutacheto Dhitischa
Yajyo
Yajyotirantaramritam Praja
Yasmanarite
Yasmanarite Kinchana Karma Kriyate Tanve Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu
Susha
Om Susharati Vayan Manushan Neniyate Bhishabhirvajinaiva Hrit Pratishtam Yarajiram Javishtam
Tanme
Tanve Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu
Tanme
Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu.
Oh God, as my child grows, let my child never be bullied at school or cyber bullied, or let my child not be jumped at. Let my child not be ridiculed for what he believes in and what she practices. Put your palms together. Om Abhayam Mitra
Abhayam Amitra
Abhayam Jatat
Abhayam Jatat Abhayam Parosha
Abhayam Naktam
Abhayam Naktam Abhayam Divana
Sarva
Sarvasha Mama Mitram Bhavantu
Vishma
Sarvasha Mama Mitram Bhavantu
Iti
Sanshepataha
Shanti Karanam
Athani
Padipanam.
Hold a minute. You have a drum? Put the tabla away and take your drum. I can't hear you. What is this? Oh, this is the one drum alone. There's the second drum. Take that one. Put the tabla away. You're going to play two drums. It sounded. Or you know what? You boy, take this drum. Kaviraj, take this drum. Dada Dave, play your tabla. Testing, testing, Dave. Test it with the tabla. Let me hear if I can hear you. Okay, very good. बचे पाप के
कर्मों से,
बचे पाप
के कर्मों से, सदा शुभ कर्म करे, रहे दूर बुराई से, रहे दूर बुराई से। सब है मेहमान यहाँ।
All of you children here, stand. All of you children stand. Children alone, stand. Stand at attention. Dalesh. Stand at attention. Arya Vir Daal.
Arya Vir Daal. Arya Vir Daal.
Stand at attention, I love you. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Left. Don't do right, left. And don't dance. Left, right, left. Left, right, left. Left, right, left. Raise your foot. Don't do right, left. Oh,
Arya Vir Daal.
Vidya, faster.
Arya Vir Daal. Arya Vir Daal.
Vama daksha, vama daksha, vama daksha, vama. Go. Vama daksha, vama daksha, vama daksha, vama. Higher.
Vama daksha, vama daksha, vama daksha, vama.
शत्रु भीर में भी बहुत आजमाए हो, शत्रु भीर में भी बहुत आजमाए। Very good, Niran.
Arya Vir Daal.
Higher, higher.
Arya Vir Daal.
Vidya.
Arya Vir Daal. Arya Vir Daal. Arya Vir Daal. Arya Vir Daal.
Continue left,
Arya
right.
Vir Daal. Arya Vir Daal.
Arya Vir Daal.
Arya Vir Daal.
You may be seated, children. You should see my children in Guyana do this. Very smart. Om Bhur-Bhuvah Swaha. Om
Bhur-Bhuvah Swadhyoriva Bhumna Prithviva Varimna Tasyaste Prithvi Devayajani Prishte Nimmana Damana Dhyayadhe.
Send your right hand forward. Om Udbudhya
Swani Pratijagrahi
Tvamishta Purte
Samsrije Thamayamcha
Asmin
Sadhaste Adhitarasmin
Vishma. All of you bow, bow, bow.
Siyata
Devasya
Yajmanasya Siyata
Om Ayanta
Itma Atma Jata Vedastene Jasva Vardhasva Cheta Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varshase Nana Dhena Samedhaya Swaha Idamagne Jata Vedase Idanna Mama Om Samikagnim Dovasyata Gritahe Bodhayata Tithim Asmin Havya Johotana Susamidhaya Shochishe Gritam Tivram Johotana Agnaye Jata Vedase Swaha Idam Agnaye Jata Vedase Idam Namama Tantva Samibhirangiro Gritena Vardhayamasi Brihashochaya Vishtya Swaha Idam Agnaye Angirase idanna mama.
Atha panchagrit ahutayah.
Om ayanta idma atma jata vedastene dhyasva vardhasva chedha vardhaya chasman prajaya pashubhir brahma varchase nanadyena samedhaya swaha idam agnaye jata vedase idanna mama. Om ayanta idma atma jata vedastene dhyasva vardhasva chedha vardhaya chasman prajaya pashubhir brahma varchase nanadyena samedhaya swaha idam agnaye jata vedase idanna mama. Om ayanta idma atma jata vedastene dhyasva vardhasva chedha vardhaya chasman prajaya pashubhir brahma varchase nanadyena samedhaya swaha idam agnaye jata vedase idanna mama. Om ayanta idma atma jata vedastene dhyasva vardhasva chedha vardhaya chasman prajaya pashubhir brahma varchase nanadyena samedhaya swaha idam agnaye jata vedase idanna mama.
Fifth and final.
Om ayanta idma atma jata vedastene dhyasva vardhasva chedha vardhaya chasman prajaya pashubhir brahma varchase nanadyena samedhaya swaha idam agnaye jata vedase idanna mama.
Atha jal sinchana.
All, sorry, Pandit Manaji, all. Take a minute. Aruna, and then go back so that the audience may see her. Go together, Tishta, boy and girl. Om Adite.
Om Adite Anumanyaswa.
Bend down, bend down. Very good. Next one.
Om Anumate Anumanyaswa.
Bend down. A consent for a Vedic life, a religious life, a spiritual life, rather than another kind of life, which I wouldn't mention. Go, Panitatmanan.
Om Saraswati Anumanyaswa.
Very good, Nitya. And finally, Deva
Savitaha Prasuvayajam Prasuvayajapatim Bhagaya Divyo Gandharvaha Ketapuhu Ketamunaha Punatu Vachaspatir Vachamunaha Swadatu.
Keep standing. Nishtha, the way they made offerings, they will now make offerings of ghee. 2, 1 and 1. When they make offerings, Beti, encourage them to bend down. Go Paditatman and Om Agnaye.
North, South and Center. Om Agnaye Swaha idam agnaye idanna mama. Om somaya swaha, idam somaya idanna mama. Om prajapataye swaha, idam prajapataye idanna mama. Om indraya swaha, idam indraya idanna mama.
Very well done. You may now be seated. Watch me, Nishtha. They will continue to offer ghee, and these ones on this side will start offering samagri. Paritatparan Suryo.
Om Suryo Jyotir Jyotir Suryaha Swaha. Om Suryo Varcho Jyotir Swaha. Om Jyoti Surya Suryo Jyoti Swaha. Om Saju Savitra Sajurusha Sendrovatya Jushana Suryo Vetu Swaha.
Agnir.
Om Agnir Jyotir Jyotir Agnihi Swaha. Om Agnir Varcho Jyotir Varchaha Swaha. Swaha. Sajurdevena Savitra Sajuratrendyovatya Jushano Agnirvetu Swaha. Om Bhuragnaye Pranaya Swaha. Idam Agnaye Pranaya idanna mama. Om Bhurvayave Pranaya Swaha. Idam Vayave Pranaya idanna mama. Om Swaradityaya Vyanaya Swaha. Idam Adityaya Vyanaya idanna mama. Om Bhurbhuvaha Swaragni Vayavadityebhyah Pranapanyanebhyah Swaha. Idam Agni Vayavadityebhyah Pranapanyanebhyah idanna mama. Om Apo Jyotirasohamritam Brahma Bhurbhuvah Swarom Swaha. Om Yamedham Devaganaha Pitaraschopasate Tayama Madhyamedhayagni Medhavinam Kuru Swaha. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yadbhadram Tanna Asuva Swaha. Om Agni Naya Supatharaya Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yoyodhyasmat Juhuranameno Bhuishtante Nama Uktim Vidhema Swaha. Atha Purnahuti Rupa Akaravajya Bhagahutayah. Om Agnaye Swaha. Idam Agnaye idanna mama. Om Somaya Swaha. Idam Somaya idanna mama. Om Prajapataye Swaha. Idam Prajapataye idanna mama. Om Indraya Swaha. Idam Indraya idanna mama. Om Bhuragnaye Swaha. Idam Agnaye idanna mama. Om Bhuvarvayave Swaha. Idam Vayave idanna mama. Om Swaradityaya Swaha. Idam Adityaya Idanna Mama. Om Bhurhuvah Swaragni Vayvadityebhyah Swaha. Idam Agni Vayvadityebhyah Idanna Mama.
Aruna and Sachin, come here, please. Pandita and Rauti, may I kindly see you for a second? Thank you. Audience, please, parents, please bear with me. Yes, it's a bit disorganized. David. Pandita. Parents, at this point in time, we asked the Yajaman to go around the fire. I'll do it, we'll all do it, but we wouldn't do it long because we had other things to do. I must tell you, we have been running camps in this building for the past 15 years. We were at Arya Spiritual Center, our sister Arya Samaj organization. We did the same thing there. Bahin Sati is here. I will ask her in a few minutes to say a few words on behalf of the Arya Pratinidhi Sabha of America, but in a moment. But I don't know why is it that this year I'm going to Guyana with so much positive feeling. Perhaps because we are ready to start a parallel Gurukula in Guyana along different lines. But I'm leaving here with so much positive vibrations that this institution will truly, truly survive in my absence. People tell me stuff which I wouldn't repeat, but I have every reason to believe that this institution will continue and continue from level to level, level to level, level to level. Yes, in the summer, too many people don't come because they go off, but it will continue. If you notice me calling out others, I was getting them prepared with 2-minute speeches on what is it that they learned in this camp. If that doesn't come to the fore, then we're just doing an empty graduation. The parents must gather from the students themselves what is it that they picked up. There are people I've noticed here. I'm watching them, and I may be approaching the way those two from Guyana went to India for 9 months. I am looking at certain children here, and I want to talk to the parents to follow the Mormons. And I'm sorry to say that, but follow the Mormons in giving not 2 years, they give 2 years, give 1 year of your child's life to Gurukul education. 1 year, not 2, but more of that later. Nishtha has grown up in this mandir from childhood. I'm glad her mom and dad are here. And she grew and she grew and she grew and she grew and she grew. And then we challenged her, take the toddlers class. And parents come whisper in my ears when I go down, Guruji, Nishtha and her brother Adarsh are doing the job that any adult can do. I watch her and I see the maturity, the adult maturity with which she handles the class. And then she and her brother, but her brother is gradually learning the ropes, but she, and then one Pandita in Rauti could not come here the Wednesday of the camp. She had other things. She came the following day. Two or three other kids, led by Sharanya, she took the class, and you know what we say in Guyanese? I butted my ears. And there too I saw the maturity with which she taught that class. Here in this class, Dara Jagdish, Paditatma and I sit on the side. There's nothing more for us to do. I did a little coordination, that's all I did. But Amrita and Jago, and I'm waiting for Asha to come too. We can't keep any of our children out. Amrita and Jago, they manage this class very well. And watch me, below that level of leadership, there's a tier, T-I-E-R, a cadre of young people who are just plain excellent, being intelligent, intellectually challenging. One is sitting right here. But I don't want to be accused of picking one child against another child. That's not nice either. Oh, he only picked that kid, he didn't pick my kid. I can't call names, but they are right here. They are right here. And when they did their presentations, and they had bibliography, and they had glossary, and they had explanation of terms, I just stared. There's one boy here, grown boy, who never used the word Dara, who never used the word mantras, who never used the word Ved, who never used the word Satyar Prakash. And that child sat right here and delivered a 20-minute presentation. I can't tell you the subject because you'll know whom I'm talking about. And I sat there and I watched and I watched and I watched. And I asked myself, why shouldn't I be filled with inspirations that this place will work? Bring your child. Bring. And you know what? One thing more. When I saw them coming I was the first person, and I'm not showing off, I'm just telling you, because I'm the head, I have to be here. I sat there in the chair waiting, and 6 o'clock, look at me, Adarsh, come here. Stand up. His looking mom sitting there, and that they were not coming to Mandir, but they were here 6 o'clock every day. Why?
Because I was late.
You love coming to Mandir?
Yes, Gertie.
Okay. Tell them what you said you are. I am so and so. What did you tell mommy and daddy?
Arya Samaj to the bone.
I am Arya Samaj to the bone. Look at that. When he said that to his mom and dad, I mean, let's face it, many Samajas get married to Sanatans. And you know, we live in harmony these days. Sean is from I shouldn't say this, but let me say it. Sean is from a Sanatan Dharam background. Nothing is wrong with that. I'm just telling you, he's from. But you know what? He wants his son to pick up one religion. Same thing with Naomi. Same thing with Evita. Stand up, Evita. This child, her father is at the back there, behind Naipal. Stand up a minute. Don't be embarrassed. You know what? They don't do two religions. Sanjeev and she don't do two religions. Watch, he's there. Born Lutheran Christian. Came over to Sandra. One religion. You're not important anymore. The child is important. Do you agree with me, parents? Yes, no? Parents, do you agree with me? Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Anil's Dharampatni, Tasha, I don't know what she was, Christian, whatever. But she came to Anil. Look what her children are. So bring your, what's the next word? Bring your child. All right. Nishtha, you will make one go around Beti on behalf of all the mothers and daughters and sisters. And Adarsh, my son, I thank them for coming every day. It wasn't easy. And they taught their children. Nishtha, I did a photograph of Nishtha and Amrita on Facebook and WhatsApp. The whole world went up in arms when they heard these are Gurukul teachers. Oh my God. अरे गुरुकुल के आचार्य भारत में दूसरे ढंग के होते हैं. The acharyas of Gurukul in India are older, stick walking, ochre meaning orange clothes wearing. Not these modern girls with a little clip there and a little clip here. They're Gurukul acharyas. So they want to know what kind of acharyas. I had to explain. Oh my goodness. I had to explain. I had to explain. I'm okay, but you know what, Nisht? Can I call you Nisht? Out of dollar, you know what's dollar? When your parents say you have a lot of dollar, you know what that means? You think so. Okay. Pray. Our daughter will make one circumambulation on behalf of that entire department over there. And our son will make one circumambulation of, representing this entire population over here. Watch, stop for a minute. Agne vratapate vratam charishyami. I nishtha. And all the other nishthas here. I make a vow. I take a vow that I will consecrate my life according to the Satyartha Prakasha. And I will follow that vow to become a better human being and a better citizen. Go, baby. Oh, Didi, bless her. Pandita Indrauti, when you're done, hold a minute. Didi, Pandita Gayatri and Pandita Indrauti, y'all are the senior ones here. Pandita Atman, go over there for a minute. Watch me, respect your Brahmanas. Don't be disrespectful to anybody, especially when they teach. Bless Pandita Atmananji, bless them, bless them, bless them. And in blessing them, bless the entire congregation. Go, my child. O Magne Vratapate Vratam Charishyami Tatte Prabravimi Tachakeyam. Amrita, you'll chant it the second time. Te Nardhya Samidamahamandritat Satyamupaimi Swaha. And I want you to go touch the feet of Mata Gayatri, Mata Indravati, and Pandita Atmananji. And tell them, bless me, Mataji. Tell them, bless me, Mataji. Indravati Behen, bless them. You don't have to go to India to look for acharyas. Come over this side. Amrita, get ready. Agni Vratapati. College, second year college student, our darling daughter, second year college student, first year college student. What you pursuing? Okay, you want to be like your mom? She's a role model? Okay, I'll check out later. Very good. Go, Amrita, Om Agni.
Om Agni Vratapati Vratam Charishyami.
Very nice.
Tatte Prabravimi Tachakeyam. Te Nardhyasam.
I am taking a vow that I will consecrate my life and I'll come to Mandir and in Very nice, son. Very nice. Very, very nice. Find other American kids who will do this. You can only do this when you come to a system that promulgates and propagates these values. God bless you, son. I wish I could be tall like you. Because we can't keep the fire going and going and going, so it'll bring the Havan to a close and separate today's proceeding. Havan done, and we'll do the graduation. Bear in mind, I want a meeting with all of you. Unless I put mechanisms in place, I can't leave. Don't leave today. I promise I wouldn't keep you longer. So, Pandita Indravati, Pandita Gayatri, And Paditaatmananji, stay right there. We will chant the Gayatri mantra, and then we'll end Jago with Shanti, and then we proceed to the graduation ceremony proper, the certificate distribution. I would like the mothers who prepare the meals, Bahindali, I'm going to ask you to bring them up. Let's say a formal thank you. The food was just excellent. Clasping your palms, all of you. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha
Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat
Swaha
Swaha Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam
Bhargo
Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat
Swaha
Swaha Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha
Clasp your palms, children. Bhargo
Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat
Swaha.
Swaha.
Is it Yadasya Paritatmananji?
Yes.
Okay, bring a touch of Mohan Bhog. If there is any way I, as head of this institution, if there is any way I have erred in planning and executing the camp, if we have failed to do what we should have done, may God give us the understanding not to make those errors in judgment again, but to do a better job next year. There's one way I wish to apologize publicly. Somehow or the other, Asha didn't get to be on board. I believe through a flaw from Dada Jagdish. She did plan the curriculum of the senior class, and only today yesterday I'm finding out she wasn't called. Jago, that's a flaw on your part.
She said she's not going to be here, Guruji.
Okay, but she should have been. Whatever it is, that was our one flaw that I know about. I don't know about any other. Put your palms, parents, and help me. Let's rectify this. You had a death in the family? Okay. All right. Put your palms together, everybody. Om Yadasya Karmano
Kariricham Yadvanyo Namihakar
Agnish
Agnishtat Shrishtakrit Vidyat Sarvam Shrishtam Sotam Karotu Agnaye Shrishtakrite Sahutahute Sarva Prayaschittahutena Kamanam Samardhaitre Sarvanaha Kamat Samardhaya Swaha Idamagnaye Shrishtakrite Idam Mama
Om Swaha Om Prajapate
Swaha
Idam Prajapate
Idam Mama
Om Bahin Parvode and Bhauji Lalita, can you all come? Bhauji Lalita, you have been one of the primary movers and shakers here for the years. And Bahin Parvode, not only here you, but Windsor Forest too. Would you ask God to make this camp complete in every way? Bhai Lakshmi that were here, I would have asked him, but bear in mind, look, his daughter is here. He's not well. And I had warned you all that certain things were happening. If he were here, I would have asked him to come up. Go, Didi, Bhauji and Didi, and take the ghee container and ask God. All of you put your palms together. Normally I ask you to stand, but I wouldn't ask you today because I need calm and quiet. Would all of you please say, oh God,
O God,
all is perfect,
all is perfect,
all is complete,
all is complete,
all is final,
all is final,
all is complete.
all is complete.
Make this camp complete
Make this camp complete
in this sense
in this sense
that we may have
that we may have
more lecturers,
more lecturers,
more teachers,
more teachers,
and more defenders
and more defenders
of this ancient Vedic Dharma.
of this ancient Vedic dharma.
Om Sarvam Ve
Purnam
Purnam
Swaha.
Om Sarvam Ve Purnam.
Swaha.
Hold one more before we say the final. Lady Renuka is not here. And all of you know why. By Jura Khan. And that's all I'm going to say. She's not here. She set up her people in charge, but she's not here. Pray that her husband be well. We all get sick and go one day, but let her not burn out too fast. She has been taking care of him. Let's all go final. Put your palms. Om Sarvam Ve
Purnam Swaha.
Nishtha, set them up in such a way. There are a few people here who are coming here for the first time. Let them see what to do. You either put them there, your choice. Put them there. Put them there how they normally go every week. Aruna, come in front. Parents, I didn't make you stand today. Bear with me. There's a reason. Put your hand like this, everybody. Put your hand like this. Sajiva, do the best you can. Bhaire, do the best you can. Tasha, where are you? Om Sarvam Ve
Purnam Swaha.
Tanupa.
Oh, sorry, beg pardon. Om Tanupa
Agneyasi Tanva me pahi.
Om Ayurda
Agneyasi
Ayurve
Dehi.
Om Varchoda
Agneyasi
Varcho me
Dehi.
Om Agneyan me
Tanva
Unam Tanma Om Medham me
Deva
Savita
Adana
Om Medham me
Devi
Saraswati
Adana
Om Medham me
Ashwina
Devava.
Bhagatam Pushkarasraja.
Touch your mouth, everybody. May our children speak well and sweetly and convincingly. Put your hand in your mouth. Om Vakcha
Apyayata.
Om Pranascha Om Chakshuscha Om Shrotram Cha Om Yashobalam Cha Ma.
Apyayata.
I miss Bhai Rajpal. His son is here. I haven't seen Bhai Rajpal all week. I hope he's well. His son Naveen is here. We miss his other son, Amit. We didn't see Amit at all. We didn't see Naveen. We're seeing him today. I hope Bhai Rajpal is well. These are pillar post foundational members in this Gurukul. Shiv's two sons went to Guyana, Agnivesh and Satyavesh. They are not in this city. What are we missing? Om Bhur, put your palms together. Om Bhur Bhuva
Swaha.
Kaya
Nashitra Abhuvat.
Uti
Sada Vridha Sakha.
Kaya Shachish
Kaya Vrita.
Om Bhur
Bhuvaha
Bhuva
Swaha.
Abhishuna
Sakina.
Avita
Charitrina.
Shatam
Bhavasyutaye.
Shatam
Bhavasyutaye. Shatam Bhavasyutaye. Iti Agnihotram. Iti Agnihotram. Iti Agnihotram.
Go get your speech prepared. Young man, go get your speech prepared. Now, brothers and sisters, parents, it's a little altered program today because of the graduation. Now, I asked a number of people to come up on stage and tell you, the parents, what they learned. All those whom I asked, kindly come up now on stage. All those whom I asked, kindly come up on stage. Stand in a line, and Mata Pandita Indravati will lead you to the mic. Get a mic ready for me, please, stage manager. Let me put on my angocha. Okay, because these two managers, they manage the stage and the room, they will go first. All right, go. You got it ready?
I didn't get to finish. Oh,
Austin, look, your brother has something to say to you. Go, Suraj. Pandita, can you help me by leading them? Pandita Indravati, now Pandita will supervise this. Who's going to go first? Okay, Dave, take second position. Go. I need the two stage managers, very skilled in managing mics and all of that. Let them go first so they can go back to their assigned positions. Go. Namaste, my name is.
Namaste, my name is Avinash Prasad. Namaste, Pandits, Panditas, mothers, fathers, children all. In 1875, Rishi Dayananda decided that it was time for him to change the way we perceive Hindus and the way India was going. So he decided to publish a book. The book's name was the Satyar Prakash. It was published in 1875 with 10 chapters and later in 1884 with 14. The literal translation for the Satyar Prakash is the light of truth. He believed that with this book, he could quell any social or political problems in India. 3 chapters stood out to me in the Satyar Prakash. The 3 chapters are Emancipation, God's Name, and the Purpose of the Soul. The purpose of the soul is to achieve emancipation. Emancipation is the idea of spiritual enlightenment in the sense that there's no longer any physical bindings or any mental or emotional pain. Emancipation, the Satyar Prakash outlines questions such as, where does the soul go when it is emancipated? Or, can an emancipated soul return to the physical world?
I'll take you last.
In the Satyar Prakash, it gives comprehensible and detailed answers to these questions. Another outlying topic is God's true name. This chapter outlines the difference between monotheism and polytheism and how the Hindus split in this belief. It talks about God.
Help him. Hold the mic for him.
It talks about God's names and how learning about these names is key to understanding God. And isn't that what Hinduism is about and what we strive for every day? To understand the name of God, to understand why He's here and what He does? From being in this camp for 4 days and taking notes and watching presentations, I've learned so much, and I can honestly and truthfully say that this is a great institution and the camp is a pillar part of the Mandir. Namaste.
Parents, observe how they speak. They're not reading word for word all the time. Just observe how they speak. These are your children. Go. And when you're done, you go back to your posts.
All right, Gurji. Namaste, Gurji, Pandits, Panditas, parents, peers, and all. As my own brother Avi has said, talking about the origins of the Satyar Prakash, that was our main topic during this camp. Throughout this camp, I've learned how the Satyar Prakash was created to not break the world apart, but rather to unify it. With its step-by-step instructions, it tries to eliminate the corruption that plagued Hinduism and enlighten the masses on the path to righteousness. Rishi Dayananda wanted to not create a new religion, but bring the world on the true path, and eliminating the ideas of other critics and bring light on the meaning of truth, hence the name Satyar Prakash. Rishi Dayananda even acknowledged the existence of other scholars to try and bring their minds together. However, from this camp, mainly what I took away was that the Satyar Prakash is really made to tell us who we are as people and who we are as individuals. We've talked about the soul and its natural qualities, the way to moksha, or the relinquishing of this mortal body, and so much others that I did not have the time to personally write down and be able to say to you all. Honestly, throughout this camp, I've learned that the Satyar Prakash was made to tell us about ourselves, to bring us on a path of enlightenment so that we can learn who we are as people. Because throughout all the times through the day, we don't get the time to sit and think. And that's why I like this camp so much, is because it gave us the time to learn about our own culture. As in school, we learn about so much others, and we don't get the time to think about where we originated as people. Thank you, and namaste.
Go back to your post.
Namaste, everybody. Okay, so I gave a lecture yesterday on what sin is, its components, and how we can avoid it. And I'd like to start off my speech, I guess, by asking the audience a question. How many people here have read even a sentence or so from the Satyaprakash? Can you raise your hand? Okay, that's good, but that's not everybody, so that's not good enough. So I will admit that I never read the Satyaprakash until I prepared my lecture. And we all have heard these words: karma, yoga, dharma, moksha, samsara. We all have heard these words, but we do not know the true meaning and how they are tied together. So even though I covered such a small section of the Satyaprakash, I was able to make connections between all those words and how they're related. For example, I learned a new term called Jnana Marga, and that is the pursuit of knowledge through a guru. And we all in attendance here, and even through the live stream, we are all experiencing Jnana Marga through Guruji and his teachings spreading to us. Thank you.
Come down. Yes, go ahead.
Namaste, my name is Sachin, and in camp we did presentations, and it was more explained to us than what we read in the Satyaprakash. I understand that it's a hard text to understand. We mainly focused on chapters 7, 8, and 9, and chapter 7 is about the revelation of the Vedas and God. Chapter 8 is about creation, sustenance, and dissolution of our universe, and chapter 9 enlightens us on knowledge, ignorance, and the freedom from our bondage when we go to emancipation. In camp, we got a more in-depth understanding of the Satyaprakash, and we got to do our presentations to our peers instead of the teachers doing it to us. So I thought this camp made kids more involved instead of just watching and taking notes and learning. But I like how all these teachers here made the children present, and they got to learn from their peers. So in camp, most people here haven't read the Satyaprakash. As Dada David said, a little bit of the people here have touched on it, but it's not enough. So I recommend that we read the Satyaprakash and apply its concepts into our daily lives. So thank you. Namaste.
I will add one more name to the list of speakers, and that is Kavita. She made a brilliant presentation with her brother, but I don't look in this direction, so I don't see. I just realized my mistake. I just forewarned her, and she's getting prepared. So go, Suraj.
Namaste, everyone. My name is Suresh, and over the past 4 days of this camp, I have learned a lot from the Satyaprakash, the book that we have studied this year. Guruji has taught us about each chapter of this holy text that was written by Rishi Dayanand. It is a summary of the 4 Vedas, Rig, Yajur, Sama, and Atharva. The Satyaprakash tells us how to live a spiritual and virtuous life. The discussions that were given in an advanced class have taught me about liberation, sin, and God's existence, and much more. We have been disciplined by Guruji, Pandit Jago, Pandit Amrita, and many more leaders of this camp. We have learned the names of the corresponding rishis that the Vedas were revealed to. And the kind of knowledge we have learned here, we cannot get this from many other places. Thank you.
Hold a minute. Suraj, mommy, stand. Come over here, let people see you. Watch me. Not only Arya Samajists can come here. Suraj's mom is from a Sanatan family. Look at the way she dresses her son. One child you have, right? Watch me. You all must open up your hearts. Mitch is not from Arya Samaj. Gala maybe, but not Mitch. Aruna, the last child. But look where Mitch is. Wait till you listen to Aruna in a minute. So Suraj, mommy, I'm going to announce a Sanskrit class just now. I would like you, that child will be coming to Guyana given time. That one, that same child here. This is the mother. Help the Gurukul to grow. I can't do it all together by myself. I need you. Suraj, mommy will talk. Go downstairs, son. Come off the stage. I'm Suraj. God bless you, son. And thank you for being dressed. In the rain, he went on his knees, bet up his clothes to touch Pandit Atmananji's feet. Learn who a guru is. He's not a perfect human being, but he stands in the place of God to lead you to God. Respect him. Go.
Namaste, everyone. My name is Neil Sukra, and over the 4 days of learning at Gurukula camp, I have learned a multitude of things about the Satyart Prakash's philosophy and concepts. Among some of the things that I have learned, we have learned that the true word-for-word meaning of the title Satyart Prakash, or light on the meaning of truth. We have been taught the reason in which Rishi Dayananda Saraswati has established the Satyart Prakash, that being he was trying to end feuds of people from different ethnicities and religions. And we've learned that there are 2 parts, 14 chapters of the Satyart Prakash itself. In addition, besides from learning about the Satyart Prakash, we have been given a well of information from our fellow students Pravachans, as we had also learned the 4 Vedas and the corresponding rishis, the meanings and concepts of emancipation and bondage, the agental, auxiliary, and material causes of the universe.
Good.
And, most importantly, we have learned how to sharpen our presentation skills. Besides from learning material information, some of us have learned how to properly respect our fellow Veers and Varanganas, our elder teachers, and our Guruji. We have learned how to properly address people, Dada, Didi, Pandit, and Pandita, and we have learned music, a little Sanskrit, and we had an amazing time in the process. So I hope we can all agree that the things taught in Gurukula will never be taught anywhere else. And you, for those who have yet to join the Mandir, you will learn a lot more information than you think. Thank you and namaste.
Namaste, everyone.
My name is
Chasen, and over the past 4 days, I have learned and had better understanding about the Satya Prakash, and I've learned why Maharishi Dayananda Gurukula had written the Satya Prakash and why he named it the Satya Prakash. He had named it the Satya Prakash so he can tell the truth and differentiate truth as truth and untruth as untruth. Namaste.
Hey, how old are you? 12? How come you didn't read from a written paper? You had it in your head. This is the child of Anil, past camper in Guyana. And Indra, where are you? Anna Indra. 4 hours away is Schenectady. Not living in anybody's house, they're living in a hotel. Give them a round of applause.
Namaste, everyone. My name is Lakshmi, and throughout the course of this camp, we have delved into the study of the Satyart Prakash. During the time of its publication, the Vedic community was sunk in ignorance and darkness. Rishi Dayanand wrote this text to institute truth in the place of ignorance and to remove darkness and shed light. This camp has showed all of us how dire it is that we hold on to our culture. By attending camp, we can continue to do the same as our forefathers. If we are not committed, we risk losing our identity. All of the students, along with our teachers and Guruji, work together to make this camp a success. I encourage more children to come out next year. Thank you and namaste.
Stay right there. Stay right there. I apologize to her sister. Stand up, Big Jiva. I agonized as to which one to choose. And I humbly apologized to Big Didi. I didn't mean to put her down, but I wanted to give her younger sister an opportunity. I noticed her elocution skills, her oratorical skills, and I wanted to give her a chance. Are you a little upset with me? You love your sister? Sit down. Vain Sati, get ready.
Namaste, everybody. My name is Chelsea.
And I'm a first-time camper.
Yes.
Say it. Say it.
I am a first-time camper. During my first year in camp, I've learned about the Satyart Prakash by Rishi Dayananda. Rishi Dayananda created the Satyar Prakash to teach all Hindus to learn about the truth and not false information. I've learned about how God has a tremendous effect on our life, and every decision we make is very important. I've also learned about discipline and opening up my voice. This camp taught me information that I wouldn't have learned anywhere else. And thank you, Guruji, for teaching us about the Satyar Prakash and the importance of it.
Thank you, Chelsea. Beti, is your mom here? Mom, raise your hand for me. Listen, you got to make certain changes now. I'm not telling you to leave your mandir. Watch me. What's your name? Didn't I meet you outside? First time I'm seeing you? Well, you know what? You need to talk to me before. Okay, we are talking about her. Go ahead.
Namaste. Over the course of this camp, I have learned many things such as respect and various other things about the Satyar Prakash. The advanced class mainly learned about the philosophy of the Satyar Prakash, such as how Rishi Dayananda wrote it for truth and how the Satyar Prakash translate directly to the light on the meaning of truth. Further that, Rishi Dayananda had wrote each of the 14 chapters for a reason. Also, Rishi Dayananda had penetrating vision. This was overall a very educational camp, learning about the Satyar Prakash. Other things we learned about were sins and redemption. Thus, the souls and God and matter are imperishable. We learned about the three causes of the universe: auxiliary, material, and agental. This camp was greatly organized. I would like to say namaste and thank Guruji and all the other camp leaders.
Bahin Pulmati, you there? You stand up, please, Bahin Pulmati, if you can. Do you know this child? Bhai Jagdish, you here? I saw you come in. I know you live far. This is one of the kids I noticed in this camp. I never noticed. I know him, but I never noticed him before. I would like you and Indira to cooperate with me. Make the effort to bring him here, and let us give him the scope to evolve. I hope you can. Watch me. Whenever he watches me, you talk of innocence, watch. When he looks at me, look. And you see an innocence out of this world. Oh my God. Thank you. Indira, are you around? Can you, and Jagdish, your husband, I know it's a long drive, but do it for him, please. I know him, but I never knew him until now. Go. Ganesh. Bhai Brijanan. When they come in with their chachi, 4 of them or 5 of them, I don't know, my heart wells up with pride. Please ensure they come every week. Begin.
Namaste. My name is Ganesh. What have you learned about the Satyar Prakash? To begin, I have learned so much about the Satyar Prakash, aka the light of truth. These past 4 days of camp, we mainly focus on chapter 7, which is about Veda and God. Chapter 8, which is about creation, sustenance, and dissolution. And chapter 9, which is about knowledge, ignorance, and emancipation and bondage. This Satyar Prakash has influenced the Hindu religion by giving it a new meaning of life. Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati was an amazing rishi and social reformer, and he's also the founder of Arya Samaj. Guruji has taught us so much about the Satyar Prakash through lectures. It was an amazing experience to learn about it. I hope I can do it again next year. Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati paved the way of Arya Samaj so that the new generations to come won't have no knowledge about life and the religion and the meanings of it. The Satyar Prakash was published in 1875 and later republished in 1874.
1884. 1884.
Oh, 1884. A part of this of the Satyar Prakash is dedicated to reformist advocacy of Swami Dayananda. The last 3 chapters of the Satyar Prakash was making a case for comparative study of various religion faiths. In the year of 2006, a conflict broke out between the followers of Arya Samaj and Satlak Ashram because he criticized the Satyar Prakash in very harsh ways. Rishi Dayananda Saraswati has given us the greatest gift of all by writing the Satyar Prakash. Overall, I have learned so much about the Satyar Prakash. This book describes so much about the Hindu way of life and your religion backgrounds. Without the Satyar Prakash, we would be at a loss of our life and religion. Thank you very much.
I like how they say in American accent, Satyar Prakash. It really sounds very nice. I just came from England where 2 children were enacting a show about Sri Ram, and the boy said, Jai Sri Ram. It sounded very nice. Let me get you, Aruna.
Namaste.
Mitch, listen. Don't make me and you go up the road now. Go.
Namaste, everyone. My name is Aruna. Throughout this camp, I've learned a multitude of things. Through studying chapters 7, 8, and 9, I've gained a deeper knowledge about our religion that I could have thought possible. Through being lectured by our peers and lecturing ourselves, we've learned in a way that I don't think we could have from just reading the book ourselves. We've learned that the book was published in 1875 and then again republished in 1884. We've touched on topics such as emancipation, which is the act of the soul being freed from bondage, bondage being a state of enslavement. The Satyar Prakash, meaning the light of truth, was written in a time of corruption in India to enlighten those. We learned that external conflict in India at the time was mainly caused by internal conflict. Beyond content-wise, we've not only learned a ton about the Satyar Prakash, but also how to respect others and stay true to our morals. I'm very thankful for this opportunity.
I would say the same thing by everybody, but a thought just came to me. These are all potential public speakers. Do you agree with me? Yes or no? Yes. Mitch, what do you have to say to me now? Chandani, where is she? What do you have to say to me now? I love you, Aruna, as much as I love her. But why I say it to you, because I missed you from, I don't know if it's years, but at least months. Please come. You have a lot to do. You do not know your mommy's side and your daddy's side are 2 great families from Lagrange. Or, where you? CI. 2 great families. My dad and your Aji were like Bayan and Didi. You do not know us, your dad. Don't stop coming.
I won't, Guruji.
Okay, and finally, I apologize to Kavita. I didn't look this way and didn't see her. And you know, I have my limitations in perception. But Kavita has excelled in the way she and her brother presented. Everybody excelled, not only them, but I really liked she came to the fore in her tone. Let me get you.
Namaste Guruji, Pandits, Panditas, mothers, fathers, brothers, and sisters. My name is Kavita, and throughout the past 4 days of camp, myself along with many others have learned a lot of pertinent information that can benefit us in our daily lives. Our study during camp was based off the Satyar Prakash. The Satyar Prakash was originally published in 1875 and then again re-edited to be published in 1884. It was written in Hindi by Rishi Dayananda, a renowned religious social reformer and the founder of Arya Samaj. As others have stated, the title Satyar Prakash translates into the light of truth. During camp, after scrutinizing chapters 7, 8, and 9, it is evident that the Satyar Prakash is a code for us Hindus to live under, so that we can unfold truth in our daily lives and separate truth as truth and untruth as untruth. Namaste.
She did this under duress, but it was excellent. She did this under duress because I gave her short notice. Give her a big round of applause. Now, I would like to be very accommodating to Bahin Sati. I'm not done with this section, but she has to go to the Hillside Arya Samaj. Give her the mic, stage manager. Bahin Sati, please come forward. You're not just Mayor Bahin Sati. You are a ranking official. Make way for her. Make way for Mataji. Niran, come this way. Come this way, Bahin. Go this way. Make way for Mataji, and she will speak to us briefly, and she has to run across to the next one. Put your palms together and say Namaste Bahin Sati.
Namaste. Namaste. Sorry, I have to read from the paper. Guruji, Acharyas, devotees all. I'm very impressed with all the youth children who were here during the camp session and learned about the Satya Prakash. I read it as a child, but I haven't explored, and I wish I was here, but I'm taking care of Mom. And today I'm here to bring greetings from the Arya Pradisabha of America and the Tri-State Arya Samaj. And congratulations to all graduates, and hope that each of you will continue to shine in the Mandir school and community. We sincerely thank the spiritual and administration leadership of this Gurukul for facilitating this type of education, which can nurture you for the rest of your lives. We are eternally grateful for the efforts and sacrifice of all our acharyas and our parents. Before I go, I wish to remind you of the upcoming 28th Arya Samaj Sammelan. Last year, this was held in New York, which was the 27th, and many of you have attended and benefited from it. The Arya Pradisabha America is a higher level of the Arya Samaj. It's a congress of all the Arya Samaj representing the North America area, which is Canada and USA. So if you have relatives in the Atlanta area, please invite them. I have flyers at the back. You can go to the website, aryasamaj.com. And at this conference, you get a chance to to interact with Vedic scholars and many delegates worldwide. We are sorry Dr. Satish never gets to make it because he is being called to Guyana. Also, Vir Daal session will begin tomorrow at the Arya Spiritual Center. Parents, please send your children to nurture their young minds. The camp will be there for 2 weeks. Learning is the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets. Once again, we thank our esteemed Guruji for making his vision a reality. We are looking forward to the inauguration of the Guyana Gurukul in 2020. Yes. This is just the beginning. I'm sure you young graduates will follow his footsteps and continue this great mission. Om Shanti, Shanti, Om.
Thanks, Bahin Sati. God bless you, my dear. Thank you. Oh, wow. God, you talk, but that's a donation. Oh, God bless you, Bahin Sati. Please come every time. Thank you. Now, stage manager, step out. I'm sorry, Bahin Sati, hold a minute. Stage manager, step out. I would like you to do 2 things. One, when is your camp at our spiritual center? From tomorrow to? For 2 weeks. I would like you to speak with your mom and get me an answer. I would like you to speak to your mom and your dad and get me an answer. Watch me. I want to suggest that the 2 of you go to the Arya Spiritual Center camp. Do you have summer school? Thank God. Do you have summer school? Very good. Meshi, raise your hand for me. Please arrange for these 2 children to be taken to the Arya Spiritual Center. No, he doesn't have any place to go. He doesn't have Canada to go to. He just said no. What are you telling? Boy, are you going to summer school? Very good. You have summer school, young man? Good. All right, fine. He's going. Now, Bhai Lloydie and Bhain Glory, please stand. Bhain Sati, hold a minute. Bhai Lloydie and Bhain Glory, please stand. I thought I saw Bhain Glory sitting here. Where is she? All right, Bhai Lloydie. It may cost you a penny, but may I ask you and Bhain Glory to kindly attend the 28th annual Arya Samaj North American Conference. Don't say yes, don't say no. Discuss it with her, because I know I'm putting you in a spot. But if at all it can be worked out, I'd be glad if you all can attend and represent Gurukul. In that regard, we have been weak. We have been very weak. And they notice we are not coming. And if there is anybody else who can make it, Pandit Atman and others, Bahin Glory, quickly, I'm sorry to make it, say it now, but I don't have the time. I have to run. Please, if you and Lloydie can, if you can, would you please talk to Bahin Sati about dates and other important related information and attend the Arya Samaj North American Conference in Atlanta? Only if you can. If you can, I'd be eternally grateful. Look, she's at the back there. Talk to her, get the details, and let me know. You are Spiritual Center Camp with your brother, all right? Anybody else can go? Fine. Bye, Krishan, are you here? Can you also look around for some other young children who can go to the camp at the Arya Spiritual Center? They are our sister organization. All right, bye, Krishan? Thank you, being said. All right. Panita and Rauti, do you plan to go, or you're going to be preoccupied? Okay. That being said, now, I apologize to, Bahin and Rauti has 2 children who are going to speak, and Nishta has 2 children who will present. They will not speak, but present. Panita and Rauti, would you call up your 2 kids, please? Get the mic. This is in lieu of the pravachan. I'm not giving a pravachan today. Okay, that's fine.
Are you both presenting at the same time? Just one.
This is Nitya's 2nd year at camp here. And Betty, I forgot your name. Manisha. Don't I know your mom? Where's your mom? That's her mom over there, right? How many years is Manisha coming? About 4, I believe. Yes. She's an old camper. And don't you have a brother here? Where's the brother? Where? Oh. Go stand next to your sister even though you don't speak. You are speaking? But from the other class. Oh, well, you better sit down. Very good, very good. Children and parents, invest in your children. Go.
Namaste, Guruji, Pandits, Panditas, Veils, Veeranganas, and respected elders. During camp, I have learned this beautiful mantra and a sloka I would like to share with you. Om, 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 Indra Swaishtani Dravinani Dehi.
Very good.
Chitim Daksashya Subhagatwam Asme Posham Layenam Olishtim Tanunam Swadmanam Vacham Suninatwam Ahanam.
Perfect pronunciation. Give him a round of applause. Very nice. Go.
O God, the Master of opulence, bestow upon us the best of treasures that include an efficient mind, fortune, increase in riches, health in all bodies, sweetness in speech, and fairness in all days. And now I'm going to do the sloka. Slogastitanam ihjivaloke chatwalichina nivasanti dehe.
Wonderful.
Dana prasanga madhura chavani devo chanabra manato padamcha. Devo chanabla manato padamcha. Devo chanabla manato padamcha. There are 4 signs indicative of living in heaven: charity, sweet speech, worshiping God, and honoring scholars. If you give charity and sweet speech and be humble to scholars and worship God, you will be living in heaven. Namaste. Namaste.
How old are you, Nitya?
12.
I am 65. You hope to reach my age?
I don't know.
Oh. Give it to Manisha.
Namaste, everyone. My name is Manisha, and throughout camp this year, we learned about yajna and why it's important and what we do. So when you start a yajna, you're not supposed to wear dark colors, because if you wear dark colors, things around you will come and it will not be good. But if you wear light colors, good things will come and God will bless you. In a yajna, you must not wear your shoes while praying to God. Taking it off shows a sign of respect. And when you're sipping achman, you should never drink heated water or make noise. And finally, when conducting a yajna, you must never light a match and relight the kund. You must either take a piece of camphor and light the diya, and take it from the diya and relight the kund. Namaste.
How old are you, Manisha?
11, Guruji.
Oh, Beti, God bless you. Watch me. What you're saying there, I don't mean to be disrespectful. Many pundits don't know. Give this child another. All right. Would Adarsh's and Nishtha's students please come up? Whoever is presenting, let them come up. There are two moments that children are focused on in this Gurukul. Bal Divas, which is first Saturday in May, and camp. And I'm glad parents allow the children to be featured and focused on.
Todd, you should stay next to me, and then you go.
First row is on the steps. Who's on the first row?
Amrita, you and Dada Jagdish will give a 2-minute speech each. Pandita Indrawati and Sharanya, the one-day teacher, couldn't come. She's doing a driving class. She couldn't be here. But Pandita Indrawati, Pandita Leela, she worked with you, right? Pandita Indrawati, Pandita Leela, Amrita and Jago. Am I missing anybody, Jago? They will give a 2-minute. I'm not giving a pravachan today. I don't feel like. The children gave the pravachan already.
I'm next to Nala.
Norlin, I would need the mothers who cooked. I would need them to come up. Fix her and go cha for me, please, Nishta. Nishta, fix her and go cha. It's elongated. That child. The other one, the girl. And stage managers, I see one of your mics, the battery is running low. It's red. That mic. It's fine? Okay. Okay. Panditatma, I want to be fair with you. Look at me. I want you to take 2 minutes too. Even though you didn't formally teach, and I would like you to say, Talish! Evita.
Yes, I'm over here. Sorry? 2 minutes for me? No, they're doing a...
No, I want to ask you, want to say something for 2 minutes? If you can, if you wish, if you can. Go ahead, children. Go ahead.
Namaste. Mati Devo Bhava. Mother is God. Pitri Devo Bhava. Father Father is God. Acharya Devo Bhava. Teacher is God. Atiti Devo Bhava. Guest are God. Namaste. In camp, I learned about the 4 Vedas, the Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajur Veda, and the Tarva Veda. Each Veda has a Rishi. Agni, Vayu, Aditya, and Angiras. Namaste.
Come on, Taj.
Namaste.
Even that one doesn't work. Pass your mic at the back.
Namaste. My name is Taj. Didi Nish, Didi Avita, and Dada Adarsh taught us about Havan utensils we use during Havan, such as the Vedi, the Havan Kund, the Lota, the Tali, the Samita, Samagri, and ghee. Namaste. I learned that we do Havan to purify the environment. Namaste.
Kashan. Oji Lalita. Put your mic closer. Oh my God. Parents, be honest with me. Is this achievement, yes or no? By Ray, didn't you hear a muffled yes? I didn't even hear anything from the parents. Parents, is this achievement, yes or no? Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Nishtan, Evita, are you done in terms of your presentations? Yes, okay. Now, listen, I'm not giving a profession. We got 12 minutes left. And I don't want to keep you beyond 12 o'clock.
Guys, go back in your spots.
Amrita, come up on stage. Dara Jago, come up on stage. Pandita and Rauti, I want to thank you. And, you know, Pandita and Rauti lost her dear sister in Guyana, her one sister, very recently. She arrived today, and 2 days later, she came to teach camp. Pandita, come up, please, if you can. Watch me. Hundreds of children passed through her hands in terms of Hindi class and Bal Divas. By Pandita Atmananji, you there? I wouldn't be here. You'll call her and ask her when she's emotionally ready, and you'll do a memorial for her sister. If she prefers for me to come back, just assuming, you know, then fine. But you will call her and ask her about her readiness, and you do it here. Amrita, you'll speak last. Dada Jagdish, could you take 2 minutes and talk to this audience? And I don't want to keep people beyond 12 o'clock.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, beta.
Pandits, Panditas, mothers, fathers, brothers and sisters, children as well, Namaste. As we celebrate the graduation of newer and newer grades of students from the 15th annual Arya Vir Daal Shikshan Shivir, we continuously hope that according to the Ved and according to this, the writing we have on our certificate, Asmakam Uttare Vir Bhavantu, that our brave children indeed can take the lead. When I'm here every day, my mind goes back to when I was 12, when my cousin took me to the first camp, and my mind goes back every single time to the deep training which we receive from not only Guruji, but from the other leaders of the Arya Samaj, namely Pandita and all the other leaders in Guyana. I joined the Guruji's camp when I was about 14 or 15. And from the first time, I knew that this is where I belonged. And so I'm still here 20-something years later. I am saying that let the brave youths take the lead, because I was one of those brave youths, and I took the lead. Now today we're training so that we pass on what we would have learned, and we are asking that parents, you support us by helping your children by bringing them here. I can't make you bring your children. I don't have any children of my own, and so I can't make you bring your children because I don't, and I can't bring mine. So you can't use that against me. What I'm trying to say is, bring your children so we can fortify their minds against conversions. That's something that's very, very prevalent. If their minds are fortified with the knowledge that they're supposed to get, then they will not leave our religion. They will not leave our Samaj. They will not leave our mandirs. And they will not go to others where questions their minds are asking them can be fulfilled. I give you an example. If the Christians are to visit my door and I ask them questions, pertinent questions to their books, and they don't understand, they leave. Now, if they can answer those questions and I don't have the information to give them, then I'm converted because I have questions. Now, I'm asking you because it's very important that in a society whereby the internet is there and knowledge is available, that you bring your kids here so that we can teach them and we can help them to grow. Now, I'm also asking one other favor of you. I think a ticket to Guyana costs about $800. A PS4, which I think is in every home here, costs about $500. Games for PS4 is about 60, 70 bucks, new games. I'm asking today that you enrich your children with a trip to Guyana's camp. This is something I had to ask Guruji's permission first, but he can't. And he can't endorse it. But I'm pleading with you, just for the sake for them to get perspective, for them to understand where they're coming from, where we have come from, where we are today, and where we're going next 10 years or 20 years. I think they need a perspective. So I'm asking you to buy a ticket, maybe not this year, maybe next year, maybe the year after, if you have to put $50 a month aside so that you can afford a ticket, so that they can get the experience, so that they can be able to lead one day. Because Guruji is moving off the stage, we are here. I'm telling you, in 20 years, we wouldn't be here. Guruji wouldn't be here. So in order to prepare our children, our youths, to lead, so that because they're brave and they can take the lead, coming back to my point, they need perspective. And they can only get perspective if they travel. If they can travel to see how other Arya Samajas or other Arya Samaj students in Guyana, in Trinidad, in Suriname are interacting with each other, they have a global vision, that, like I would have had through Guruji, then I think the stage will be set for a continuity of what we're doing. Thank you. Namaste.
Jago, I haven't heard you speak like this for a long time. You're a good speaker, Jago. Very good speaker. And Namrita, you'll take last. Padita and Rauti, can you come center and take a couple of minutes and talk to us, please? Jago, if I'm missing anybody, let me know. This is the time we're winding down.
Namaste,
Yes.
Guruji, all our Pandits, Panditas, parents and children together. I have one request of you. As a older camper, I went to camp and had my children, stayed in with them also.
Mic closer.
Please ensure your child is a part of this annual activity of this Gurukul. Your child has a lot to benefit. And what we were taught, Arya Vir Daal camp gives you what the public school doesn't give you. So when we come here, it's strictly what Vedic Dharma, Arya Samaj, Hindu Dharma is about. They don't get this anywhere else. Please ensure your child is enrolled in time, your child attends on time, your child participates, and you overlook your child's work when they go home every afternoon. It's already near 12 o'clock. I will not take your time. They have to have their lunch. They have the distribution exercise. So just one plea I'm making, please send your child every year. And for Baldivas also, I would like to make a request. Can we revert to November? Because when the kids come back, I have a point. When they start in February, March, April, they have all their tests, their state tests to do, most of them. They're getting ready for college in May, June, and all of that. So it's a little strain because I found that this year. So if we can revert back to November, which is the official date, November 12th, they would have had summer, September, October, and then we present in November, which will give them time not to be stressing out about state exams and whatever else. So if that can be considered, it might be, for me, advantage to the children, because we had a real strain this last time. They have tests, they have assignment, they got to present papers, they're getting ready for college, and so it was a little strain. If it's all is possible, please, can we revert back to November?
Yes, Pandita, we'll consider. But do me a favor. The way I said the first Saturday in May, I put it in the calendar. Pick a Saturday in November.
That's fine.
And I'll make Dr. Serena include it as the official day for Baldivas.
We use it the closest Saturday to the 12th. Always was a Saturday, but the closest Saturday to the 12th in November. That's how we used to have it originally.
All right, we'll work
If
it
you want
out.
the
But
first
yes,
Saturday
it's
November,
done.
that's fine.
Done.
But
We'll do it. Give
closest-
Pandita a big round of applause.
Thank you.
All right.
Namaste.
All right. Now, I have some Pandit Atmananji speak first. Hold. Pandit Atmananji speak. Jago, am I missing any name? Pandita Leela, I'm missing you. Would like to speak? Okay, thanks Pandita. Go.
Guruji, mothers, fathers, brothers and sisters, children all. Namaste once again. Now, who wants to be a Veer and who wants to be Virangana? Put your hand up. Do you know what a Veer means? And do you know what a Viranga means? All right, on that note, when you go to school and you want to develop your personality, you have academic education where you earn a salary. You be someone high in this modern society, you fit in somewhere in society, there being a manager, director, etc. But when you go to run an organization, and if you don't have more values behind what you do, considering other people you're dealing with, then you're in big trouble. It means that you, as a leader, director, must have some kind of moral value that you live by in your life. You don't get that at school. They don't teach you that in the school. They teach you here. This is the institution where they teach you moral values that you can be a balanced person. And for you to be a Veer and a Virangana, then you have to be able to fit in any assembly and become successful. 30 years of my life here in New York. I'm in the camp business. I go to my job, and I put aside 1 week to come to camp. That started at the beginning of the year. So my vacation here, as I told you, is vacation in camp now. I sit at the back with Guruji, and we just look on. Second link is that young ones got to come forward, and they have to take over. You have to have a movement where young one come in, and the old one, you take leave and you sit at the back, but we don't leave completely off. When you need help, then we come in, and we give you the help. So we have been working on this for quite a while, but as I've told you, if you don't learn to take instructions, you cannot give instructions. True. Major thing you have to keep in mind. You want to be an instructor, first of all, you must be instructed.
Very good.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Good, because we went to camp too. I was instructed, and we took the instruction, then we came and we started to give the instructions. So all of you who are here, money is important. Getting a degree, become a doctor and a lawyer is important. Society looks up to doctors, lawyers, etc. And they are the ones who can give you moral direction in this world. That's why today we have so much of things going on in this world, fighting and all kinds of things. Because you see a lawyer, doctor, you go in there, you say, that man is a great man. He is great in his own discipline. But in other discipline, he can lend you no sustenance. And each one of you here your aspiration is to become doctors, lawyers, and financial advisors, etc. But you must have moral values in your life, or else you'll be leading to destruction. Right, Anand? Good. That's my advice to you. But I'll be sitting in the back there. I was there for 4 or 5 days doing nothing. And it's very difficult sitting and doing nothing. Is that so? How many of you sit and do nothing? It's painful. I sit there, you sit in a chair, but I was observing, and I step in now and then when it's necessary. So like Guruji, it's my time now after 30 years to take off, to take a little vacation and sitting at the back. All right? So congratulations to all of you. You all have potentials, especially the seniors, who would have to take over as of this year, beginning with Amrita, Pandit Jago. They don't have children yet, but I had, and I know what it is to have children and to bring them here and to deal with them in discipline. It's not easy. Guruji doesn't have children, so, you know. When you have children of your own, it's a very different thing than having all of you here together. There are compromises you have changed, you have to make, etc. But it gives you that experience how to deal with you. Sometimes I yell at you because you don't listen. It doesn't mean I hate you, but that's the only means of communication to you. I have a whistle, I blow that whistle, it's a communication to get your attention. My children passed through here too. Don't think they didn't pass through here. They're 26 and 27 years old, 24 and 26. They passed through here too. I passed through the camp with Guruji. And then we took over. Now it's time for you all to take over. So all of you potential ones who Guruji identified, Kishan, Jarrett, and all the other big ones, Sachin, and we have 2 more, Siko and Kevin. And this Kevin also, Kaviraj. You have Yogesh. All of you are their potential to take over from us. And one more thing, technology has been increasing in the world. You all have technology to present, and you all are very much attached to technology. That's fine. We didn't have no technology that time. We had to write it in hand and use a chalkboard. So utilize those things and make your life more beautiful. You need money, yes, but that's not all. All right? And thank you all very much for coming this year, and hope to see you all next year, same time, same place. Am I going to see you all?
Yes.
Good. I'll be here to see you too.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Namaste,
you very
everybody.
Thank you very much, Paditatmananji. Now, parents, there are a few students, thank you, Paditatman. There are a few students whom I taught very high level of Sanskrit. Asha is one, her brother Amar is one, Pandita Sai is one, and Amrita is one. There may be more, but I can't remember. Now that I'm getting ready to go to Guyana, and I'll be missing quite a few weeks, I would like, with your approval, to appoint Amrita, and with the approval of all these mothers here who come here every week, for her to be the lead person on the stage every week, if it's okay by you. That doesn't mean there's no place anymore for Sevika, Usha, Padmini, Leani, Pandit Bokund, and everybody else, and Padita and Trauti and God. Everybody has his or her place. But in an effort to empower younger people, you know, they have more powers, their voices, their body language. She will be, but for that, Amrita, unless you're sick, you must be here at 9, 10, latest every Sunday morning. Do I have that commitment? Unless you're sick. Jago, she will be, of course, Usha, Betty, your spot is right there. Kavita, and please ensure Kavita is always on the harmonium, all right? And you know, but we want her to become like you. Jago, stand there. Jago will be her co-leader. Is that okay by you all? Let me hear you run. Jago, you must leave your Dharampatni and be here 9, 10 every Sunday morning. I know you're lazy, Jago, but you're a nice soul. Watch me. You know how much I yell at him? But the two of them left, Jagdish and Dave. Dave is a civil engineer, knowledgeable and experienced. They're building the Gurukul right now. That one leads that Gurukul, and this one will co-lead this Gurukul. Do I have your permission? Let me hear the round of applause. Kavita, this is a meeting. Hold the distribution. Stand up. You will arrive here at 9:15 with your mom and dad and your brother to pull that harmonium. I'm just assuming if there's a difficult song, Didi will help you, or Dada will help you. Behind Sevika stand, when there is a battery of voices, the Havan song's nice. Usha Beti stand, her name is Miss I Wish. And Pandit Mukunji, please stand. Who is at this? Leani, I gave you enough leave to bring your child into this world. You're done now. You better come here with your twin sister Padmini. And do your promise to chorus. Dave, stand. This is the meeting I wanted. I know you go to college to university in Stony Brook, but the weeks you are here, can you promise to be here? Who is over there? Miteshwar, stand. Kaviraj, stand. Aditya, stand. And Yogesh, stand. Neil, Nolan, Nala. Who else plays? Vinesh. Who else plays Imajira? Aji. Watch me. You all have a proficiency. Watch me. You have a level of proficiency. Bring it. 9:20. Stage managers. I want the other one too. Stand right there. That's stand right there. 9, 3 of you. 9, 10. Not 9:35. 9, 10. Point at your mommy to me. Miss Akram. No, 9:35. What were you name? Dennis or the other one? What's that name? Dennis Bhai. Raise your hand. 9, 10. I'm here 9, 10. And I live very far away.
9, 10.
Okay. Bhai Krishan and Bhai Ray, please go see Bhai Lakshmi that he's not well. He's very much not well. All right. Hold it here. I can't handle the Mahila Samaj. That's Bahin Renuka's department. All is not well with her. You all want this place to run? Fall in line. Rohan stand. Sato stand. Rishi stand. And Anil, even though you live far, stand. Where is she? What's his name? Talesh. Talesh, can you run a little faster? You put on all this extra weight. Come over here. Come here. Talesh is... Give me the key. Where's the key? Look at me. We only have one key right now. Mitch, in 10 days, you promised to get us 2 more of these keys. All right. Sign on behalf of the Gurukul. All right. 2 more. Talish. But for now, on Tuesday morning, you call Chacha Rohan and you pass on this key to him. Chacha Rohan, ask whoever has to gain access to this building. This is the meeting. Sorry, I can't do it any other way. You will call Rohan, get his number. You'll make this building accessible. And hold on to this key until Talish comes back from wherever he's going. I can't bust his bag where he's going. All right? You'll pass this key to Chacha Rohan, Nasato, Rohan, Anil, and Rishi. Where's Rishi? You all will come here and keep this building going. Look at me. Ray Golcharan is bringing somebody here to do something called foaming. I'll explain to you. And I don't know what, yes. No, keep it there. Let him. The only reason why you have AC here is that somebody came with him and set it straight. It wasn't right. But I'm not getting into that. Ray Golcharan will bring somebody and do something. I can't say publicly what it is. Please ensure you can stand there. Please ensure it's properly done. All right? This key, only one key. Mitch, 2 more. Commitment? Okay. What else? Now, sit down. Sit down, all of you. Amrita, I wouldn't give her the name Acharya yet. She's still young. But I'm talking to her mom, and I'm saying it publicly, to send her to India for a year to a Gurukul called Gurukul Chotipura. I will have Dr. Surendra pick them up at the airport. Pardon me, parents, I don't have time. And take them there. I'm asking her publicly if she can so arrange it. She has a job. She can get a year's leave. She goes to India. She comes back, and we will make her Acharya Amrita. Do I have your permission? In preparation for that, it doesn't come easy. In preparation for that, she is required to start a Sanskrit class here beginning next week after Satsang. How many children will join that Sanskrit class? Let me see you stand.
Stand.
No, stand. How many children will join that Sanskrit class? So Jivo, come on stage. If you're not going to join, don't stand, because I'm going to write your name down. So Jivo, come on stage. Let me see them. Okay, so Jivo, go next to her. So Jivo, as a parent, are you all standing to join the Sanskrit class? Very good. So Jivo, you will be the parent that will sync with her to watch over the integrity of the class. Can I know you're a busy man, but can I have that commitment from you? I can't leave it all to her. She will teach a class. You will be with her to provide adult stability. Commitment? Amrita, commitment? Watch them all, and I want you to take their names down. Nishta, you'll join that class, Betty? Or are you standing with your kids? No, I want you to commit, if you're going to stand. Adarsh, you have the time? Were you busy cutting cane? All right, Betty, I need a list. I can't take it now. I need it on WhatsApp.
Okay,
Parents, contact me on WhatsApp. Take my number, come ask me for it, I'll give it to you. All right, Ray, come over this side. Yes? That's up to them, Jamie. You're an adult. Are you coming? I can't hear you. All right. Sometimes Jamie says good things. Now, any adult wants to join the class, please come join Amrita. See her as your daughter and come join with her. This is not a mandir. This is a Gurukul. Classes must go on here. Now, one last thing before the certificates are distributed. Ray Golcharan. Come, Sandra. Sit down, children. We're coming to an end.
Namaste all. I intended to...
Say namaste.
I was supposed to take 2 minutes, but I'm going to go over and ask for an additional 2 minutes because first I want to talk about what I'm not supposed to talk about. No. This is our mandir. Everyone here is important. And last year, I took a week off of work and I attended every day here. And I learned so much. I'm 52 years old. And what I learned in that 1 week of camp, I didn't learn in my whole life. There's a lot of stuff I learned here. And I invite everyone to bring their children and come here. It's very important. Mandirs are like families. There are disagreements, there's this, there's that, there's politics, but we need to get over that and understand this is one family. We have a common goal, and that common goal is for our children. When we take our children out of this mandir and decide not to come back, we are the cause and the effect of them being outcast and doing things that they're not supposed to do. Okay? We need to bring the children here. Everyone knows it, I come from a different religion. I read the Satya Prakash. I distributed 100 pieces. I ordered 100 pieces. We had some difficulties with the government of India. They banned it. Now we have to increase the price and bring it. They're coming. They're coming. Within another 2 weeks maximum, we will have 100 pieces to be sold. And I ask everyone to get a copy. Like Dada Jago said, most homes have PlayStations 4, 5, 6, whatever it is. This book will cost $15. Landed price is $15. Whatever proceeds we get, we're going to donate to the Gurukul. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm asking everyone to continue to come here. Even though Guruji is not here, each one of us is important. Each one of us is a chain, and we are only as strong as our weakest link. That's all I wanted to say concerning that. Anyway, next Saturday, the 7th, if everything goes well, I just got a notice in the mail that I have to do my civil duty to have jury duty. But I'm not going to volunteer to be there. I'm going to, try to get out of there. But in any event, it's on. We have a family fun day. We're inviting everyone. You don't have to be a member of this mandir. This is a time to bond and give the children a little time to relax. They had a hard week. Let them come, be engaged with the other children, and we can be engaged with each other brother and sister here. Next Saturday, between 10:30, 11 o'clock, whatever time we get there, we get there. It's at Valley Stream State Park. My wife, Rajkumari, will be distributing the flyers, and we ask everyone to come. I'm on WhatsApp. I'm on Facebook. You can contact me, get information. You want to volunteer to bring water, whatever it is, everyone is welcome. Okay? Thanks again, and namaste.
Thank you, Ray. Bear in mind, no meat, no alcohol. All right? That being said, Dada Jagdish, we are now ready to distribute. Dada Jagdish, invite Pandita Indravati and Pandita Gayatri to sit honorably. The children will touch their feet first and then come receive their certificate. Didi Pandita Gayatri come on stage. Give her a boy. Give her a pirha. Give her a pirha. Pandita Indravati, can you please come forward?
Pandita Leela as well, Guruji.
Oh, beg pardon. Pandita Leela, please come. Please come. Please come. Sorry? Oh, Amrita, I know I should have asked you to say something, but we ran out of time. Do forgive me. Do forgive me. I meant for Amrita to speak, but I forgot. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, Jacob. Take a mic. Give Dada Jagdish a mic. Go ahead.
Okay.
Pandita Indravati, Pandita Leela, and Pandita Gayatri to sit on Pirha. Pandita Atma, you need to go.
She's doing all the bahans.
On Sunday mornings, I had made Pandita Atmananji the total in charge, and he's still the total in charge. He's still, Amrita is the leader of the activity in terms of chanting and all of that, but Pandita Atmananji, he watches over this.
Namaste, everybody. So, children, listen up. The way this is going to work, when your name is called, you're going to go from the outside, come down the middle, you're going to touch the Mataji's feet, and get your certificate with whoever is handing it out over here. Okay? All right. So, Jaya, you're going to start. Jaya Garib. Samaya Narain. Nala Sukra. Amisha Dubey. Brianna Kushandayal. Yes, Gurji. Ariana Dayal. Ariana Kushandayal. Nirvana Jagnanan. Ariana V. Prasad. Here you go, Brianna. Bhumika Subkaran. Liliana Khan. Ava Bridjanand. And that is it for the girls. For the boys, Adarsh Jaikaran. Vinesh Prasad. Parameshwar Arjun. Dishan Subkaran. Taj Mangra. And Mahendra Bijanand. Okay. Manisha Subkaran. Poonam Budram. Isabel Anushka Rewa. Sandhya Prasad. Aishwarya Prasad. Sanjay Garib. Adarsh Prasad. Anand Prasad. Nityanand Dionarain. Akshay Dayal. Good job. Okay. You want me to do this too? That's fine. Next slide. Seniors, listen to your names. If your little one don't make noise, they won't hear your name. Seniors, the same. We're doing the same thing. You're coming around. Anika Lachman. Isha Dayal. Reshma Maniram. Jessica Rampal. Chelsea Umro. Aruna Budram. Devi Gurcharan. Lakshmi Gurcharan.
Parents, please be with them.
Vidya
If you leave them,
Vijayanand.
they'll feel left alone. This is their moment of achievement. Give them a chance.
For the senior class, I'll be doing your certificates. Nolan.
After this, we sing Shanti.
Suresh Salam.
We sing Aarti and Shanti part, and we go downstairs.
Neil Sokra.
Nishtha, I suggest you take your kids downstairs to eat.
Kisnalal Garib. Suresh. This is Suresh. You're Suresh, right? Neil.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Niranjan Brajanand.
Go, Niran.
Chasen. Chaitram Lachman. Sachin Lachman. Akash Ramphal.
Children go down. Neil.
Aiden Jagnandan.
Neil, sit down.
Ganesh Brajanand. And Jared Suku. We have on stage the musicians, Miteshwar Prasad,
Dada Jagdish will take a photo op with all the kids.
Parmeshwar Arjun.
Do that and listen to me. We need a photo op with all the children.
Charan Brajanand.
We'll bring them up, but let them finish eating.
Kevin Gaurinath. Aditya Maniram.
You could close it. And we're closing our browsers here. All of you watching on internet, thank you for watching. We are now shutting the browser down. Facebook Live. Thank you very much. Namaste. Until next week.
Avinash.